Hi, my name is Tim Peacock. I'm 32 years old. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm a professional MMA fighter. I also work full-time as a route salesman for a family-owned and operated business. My life is pretty busy and crazy, to say the least. I get up at about 4 a.m., go to work, get done about maybe 2 in the afternoon, 3. Then I go to the gym. I hit some punching bags, I hit the weights, I hit people, then I go home, and that's actually, believe it or not, where the real work begins. I have a 8-year-old son with autism. This was the biggest challenge and test of my life, was being able to handle the major disability of a child. I mean, the only thing comparable to this would be losing a child, but I've dealt with it, and I love the kid more than anything, and he's my heart and soul. I've also recently become a foster parent of a 2-year-old little girl who happens to be my niece. Another challenge, but she's great. She's worth it. The reason I really like to do this out of the wild experience is I want to test myself. Physically, I've proven myself, as far as inside the cage, fighting, mentally outside the cage with all the ailments of life that have been dealt to me. That haven't always been fair, but I've dealt with them. But I'd really like to see how I'd respond, without the comfort and the things we take for granted in our lives. TV, electricity, central air, refrigerators. I want to see if I can do that. I'm an avid hunter. I hunt mule deer every year, and I don't always get one, but I try. I fish. Seems like an easy sport, but it's a little tougher than you think, actually. But I do it, and I'm okay at it. Some of my strengths is, physically I've got to be strong for what I do. I've got great endurance. I'm a hard worker. I think I'm a natural born leader. I like to take charge. I protect people who need it, and especially help people who need it. Some of the weaknesses I might have are I hate heights. I can't stand them. You would have to hit me with a sledgehammer or sedate me, get me to a bungee jumping or something like that, but I would. Sometimes I also take maybe a little too much responsibility and overwhelm myself, but I usually overcome that. And sometimes also I'm easily distracted. The type of people who really bug me are people who expect everything to be done for them, who want everything handed to them. Not like disabled people, I can relate to that obviously, but people who are capable of doing things, but they won't. And in this sort of experience that we're about to venture on, you have to do something. You have to pitch in your full share. I think the hardest thing about this challenge is going to be the time away from my family. 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it's going to be, is a long time to be away from people you love. But I think I can do it, and I'd like to try.